I'm also enjoying going back to building myself so I can get hands-on feel for where is the reality and where is the hype in AI. Yeah. There's a difference between someone who is running product and who's defining what a product should be, whereas an orchestrator who is using agents hands-on to actually build the product. What I built, I used Claude Code. I used Gemini CLI in an adversary way to challenge what Claude Code did. So I'm orchestrating, but I'm sitting there still with them, making judgments, bringing my product sense. Agents are great, but they have what Andrej Karpathy said, jagged intelligence. There are things they do really well, and there are things which they do really badly in unexpected ways, right? So roles are going to merge more, but you still need, I strongly believe you still need people to define what a product is, to have that product sense of what really users love. And to build great products, you still need engineers who can define great architectures, which are scalable, which are secure, which can be maintained, which can be optimized. I think the biggest problem is when people are unable to separate the hype from reality and take advantage of AI, but keeping their eyes wide open to say, these are the gotchas that agents can run for 1.5 hours on specific tasks, which are like coding is a great example, with 80% accuracy. Well, what does it mean when my code is 80% accurate? I need it to be fully accurate. The biggest challenge is when people don't understand the limitations when they are using AI, so they can use it as a partner, but still get results which are compelling and scalable. So a lot of the companies are now, they want employees to do token maxing. But are having a lot of fun with token maxing, but is it really making your business outcomes faster? What I've seen more is individuals are using AI tools, but teams are not coming together to actually solve the team level or the business level problems. You need to design these kind of business outcome oriented ways of working and put teams together behind it. I think right now, I feel like people are cowboying their way to a lot of stuff. The teams could prototype, but then to convert it into something scalable, which users love, it's a long road to get there. Apps used by 1 billion plus users, those are not just going to be vibe coded. It will require a lot of product sense, product judgment, product intuition, great architecture, great scalability to get there. But AI will play an accelerating role. I don't think you can slow down on product innovation, but what you should be doing is bringing the power of AI to accelerate your innovation, because there are companies who have built agents now that can scan legacy code. From that, they're writing up what an architecture document might look like, what API points might look like, what are potential debts. And they're using that to take the legacy code and think about modernizing it. So how can I give my customers an AI-first experience? And then what does the product strategy look like? What does the product implementation look like? Because, and how does, for example, if I build an AI solution in my product, how do I connect it to things like Claude and ChatGPT? So the market doesn't stop. That's one of the fun things about tech is that that the innovation continues, but you have to start moving in those directions.